so now we have the dough all mixed up and made. Whether you use the gluten-free or subbed for regular flour, or even the vegan, you should have a dough that is, I already mixed mine up. So kind of this consistency where it's definitely sticking together, but if it's a little crumbly, you can stick it together, but you want it to be not wet and sticky, but like Play-Doh, for, lack of a better term. So here's my process every time. You can use parchment or wax paper, either one, but you're definitely gonna want that for this step. I don't know if you're like me, so like growing up when we made sugar cookies as a kid, if they got sticky or it was hard to roll, we just threw more flour on there until they were like dry and crunchy, weird cookies because we over floured it. So with this kind of method, you actually don't have to add any extra flour. You're done with the flour. So you don't want to flour your area or anything. You just want to have a sheet of, I'm using parchment, but again, wax paper works too. Put a sheet of that down and then have another one for the top. So then you'll put that down. Here's my like super thrifty tip. You can get rings for your rolling pin, or you can even get fancy rolling pins that do like a 1/4 inch or an 1/8 inch, however thick you want your cookie. But I mean, baked 10,000 cookies this way. I got these for like a 1/4, a little dowel, a square dowel at Home Depot. Cut it in half, and it's a 1/4 inch. So again, you play around with how thick you like your cookies. But I have one for a little bit thicker too, if I ever want to make like real thick ones. But this is my standard, so I use these little dowels. I put them on either side of the dough, kind of press the dough down a little bit to get started, and then take my rolling pin. So again, you don't have to invest in all the really expensive stuff. It's fun I can link some of the really cool rolling pins, they're out there. But this is my tried and true and has been working. So you'll use that as a guide. Cause I know I used to always wonder how you would get them so even. Cause my cookies, I was always trying to guess what a 1/4 inch was, and I just couldn't figure it out. So this is a really easy, maybe you already know, but tip of the day. So then so this time I don't even need the top sheet. Sometimes if it's sticky, I'll use the top sheet for rolling better, but I kept my butter really cold, so it makes it kind of easier to work with. So I'm gonna use those guides, roll it out till it's all flat and smooth. Whoops, move the sticks. And then take my cookie cutter and just, do the thing. So here's where another reason where the paper comes in really handy. So at this point, you've cut out your shapes. You can peel away the extra, pick up the paper, and this just peels right off and goes onto your cookie sheet. It just makes everything easier. So they're not sticking to the counter, you're not trying to peel it up, they're not getting all kind of mangled around. So that's my easy tips for rolling out the dough. And then next we'll kind of talk about chilling the dough first before you bake it so they hold their shape and don't puff up. All right.